Alright guys, kita tes dulu. Dan new position. Kalau di kiri ngarangin map ya. Aktif. Oke. What? Ended lagi? Oke. Event server going up now. Oke. Halo semuanya, kembali lagi bersama dengan Ilham Alpha Blue Shark. Dan kali ini we're back with another ACC. Di SRO Esports again. Kali ini di sirkuit Bathurst, Mount Panorama or whatever you call it. Wah, number 26 Good grid position. Kita udah di server lagi. Gonna be a hard day today. Hello guys, hello for everyone on the stream. It's not F1 content today, bukan konten F1 hari ini. Kita akan ACC dulu. GT World Challenge Asia Esports 2022 Round 3 Bathurst. I said it. Taruh di Facebook, taruh di what? The Zoom call. Ntar ya guys ya. Lupa caranya. Kayaknya gini deh. Salah. Studio mode. Yeah. Salah. Anjir. Goblok. Siapa weh? Sorry guys. I'm sorry. Do I need to pin this? I double click and I pin. Gak mati deh. Zoom okay. Gue taruh di Discord. Halo guys, halo. Video dan nobar. Ada yang harus di live stream ya. Oke. Para Facebook udah tadi ya. All the remeh has been done. Thumbnailnya belum ya. Screenshot aja lah YouTube-nya. No, I need the thumbnail guys. Gila, orang-orang pada kencang amat, pusing weh. Gila, pada kenceng amat, gimana dah. Yang link dong mana tadi ya? Alright. Nef remeh-temehnya. Let's go. Dono 18 race pace itu. Lagi yang bisa kita develop ya. Kalau ini gitu. Green track. Area handphone yang buat baca komennya masih di cas. Belakang kali ya, lebih kerasin aja. Tembok. Telat gitu loh kan. Pulang. Enak. What is the original one? Load 10 110. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. One more clicks on the rear. Gila, Presley kencang banget ini. No. Back. Gak mau dong itu. For 8 seconds, gila. Wah, belakang banget gitu. This is so hard, guys. Eighteen seconds. Okay.
Let's go.
Man, this is so hard. Coba kali ya. Sorry. nggak enak malah.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Buset tuh. Apa sih? What the? What the? What's wrong, guys? Satu quick padahal lu. Back again. Ya elah. What the? Alah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, mate. Whew. Oh, it's time for briefing now. Okay, guys, it's driver briefing. It's driver briefing right now. Okay.
Oh, hi everyone. A good morning from the UK. I suppose a good afternoon and evening for all of you. And welcome to your driver's briefing for this third round of the GT World Challenge Esports Asia Sprint Series at Mount Panorama. Firstly, slightly disappointing that some people still don't know what it means to be told to immediately return to the garage and come attend the driver's briefing. My suspicion is that those drivers haven't got their chat window enabled and therefore they're not seeing the messages come through. If that is the case, then that means they're actually breaching the regulation in which you must have your chat window enabled. So those drivers that I had to briefly disqualify, I would suggest you immediately go onto your options and go and check that your chat window is enabled. If you have it enabled and you're not following directions from race control, then we're probably going to have another issue to discuss with you. But I find it very disappointing when I ask you to come to the garage and people just continue to go out and drive despite instructions that the majority of you will follow. So for those drivers, that's Mironenko and I think Shirakawa, please go and check your chat windows enabled. And if you have it enabled, don't you dare tell me otherwise. You're going to be in big trouble with me. You're ignoring my messages. So let's move on to the structure of today's event. I know that most of you probably know what it is, but I know that many of you would also be racing in other series elsewhere, and so it's easy sometimes to get confused and forget sometimes the finer details. So we're going to be rolling over into free practice 2 in just a moment. Please don't leave the pit lane though until this briefing has finished. Once I have finished the briefing, I'll then give you clearance to leave the pit lane and get some more practice in before qualifying. Qualifying itself will begin at 20 minutes past the hour, so 22 minutes from now. 30-minute session in qualifying, hopefully more than enough time for everybody to find the space that they need on the track to set an optimal lap time, especially with quite a few cars missing off of today's grid. I would ask you please in qualifying to avoid ghosting with the car in front of you when you're leaving the pits, especially at the beginning of the session, just to minimise the risk of cars having a pile up on the pit exit. It's rare, but I have seen it happen, usually as a result of ghosting, so please avoid doing that. Also, I'd like to remind you that you can use return to garage to get your car back into the pit lane during the session. I would please ask you to, wherever possible, get off of the track in order to do this. Of course, if you've wrecked yourself on the mountain, there's not exactly an area where you can there's no runoff or grass or anything like that. So if you have crashed on the mountain, just try your best to get off the racing line. If you're anywhere else on the circuit and choosing to come back to the garage, not because you've wrecked, but for another reason,
Halo, ada 4
instead,
orang yang nonton
please
hari
do
ini.
go
Halo,
use a
halo.
runoff area, whether that be just going straight at turn
Hi,
1
oh.
and going into the little parking space there, or using the grass at the chase, for example. You know, if you can use the runoff area, because there is one, go and use it. If you're on the mountain where you've wrecked, just try and get yourself off the racing line if you possibly can, to avoid impeding others. Once qualifying has finished, we'll then go onto the grid with a 10-minute waiting time before the full formation lap of the circuit, and then green flag for the 1 hour race. Of course, during the race there is the pit window, in which you must carry out your pit stop and do 1 litre of refueling. You can do more if you need. You can change tyres if you want to. All that's required though is a 1 litre refuel. Anything more is at your own discretion. Of course, that pit stop must be carried out when the pit window is actually open, which is 15 minutes into the race, and with 15 minutes to go it will close. If you haven't carried out a pit stop during that time, then you won't have cleared the mandatory stop. And of course, if you have to pit either before or after, then those stops are in addition to whatever stop you have to do in the pit window. You can't go and do a stop 5 minutes into the race. You know, if you do that, you're still going to have to go and pit a second time during the time the pit window is open. Of course, during the race we do have stewards who will be investigating collisions that the game pings to their attention. The game's not perfect in this manner. It will notify the stewards of most things, probably 99% of incidents, collisions between vehicles do get notified to the stewards, but not absolutely everything. But anything that the game tells them, they will have a look at and watch and see if they need to open an investigation and give a penalty perhaps, or not. Of course though, not every incident involves a collision, or not every collision is reported to the steward's attention. So at the end of the race you will have a 30-minute window to use the protest form. You will find this in the protest channel, and you can use that form to report incidents to the stewards that you think need to be looked at, whether that be something that's involving a collision or something that isn't. Of course, you can also use that very same form to use up your penalty appeal, of which each driver is given 1 for the season. You can use that penalty appeal to appeal against a penalty given to you in the race by the stewards. If you're given a penalty by the game, or you're given a penalty by the stewards post-race, then those cannot be appealed. But if you are given a penalty during the race by the stewards, whether it be a time penalty, a drive-through, a stop and go, you can appeal those using the penalty appeal option in the very same protest form. Of course, here in Bathurst, one of the big things to be wary of is the calls, especially during the race, of yellow flags. If you're hearing the message from your in-game spotter or of a yellow flag in Sector 2, then that means at any point, either on the climb or the descent down the mountain, there is a incident. Sector 2, for reference, is from the basically just after the Audi cutting, so the left-hander as you climb up, that's where Sector 2 basically begins, and Sector 2 ends halfway down the Conrod Straight. So pretty much the entirety of the climb up the mountain, and until halfway down Conrod Straight, that's where Sector 2 is. So if you're hearing yellow flag in Sector 2, chances are that it's somewhere on the climb or the descent part of the mountain, and well, we all know what that means here at Bathurst. It could very easily mean that the track is blocked, particularly on the descent. You know, if you're going through the Dipper, for example, and you've crashed there, if you've ended up going sort of sideways, chances are you're completely blocking the track. So if you're getting calls of yellow flag in Sector 2, I will be hoping and expecting everybody to be properly reacting to those calls, because you will have, especially as you're climbing up, you're completely
Thank you, Bang Andre.
blind.
Take it easy katanya.
So I really hope that we're not going to see anybody going flat out through the climb, knowing that there's yellow flags, and then they go ploughing into somebody else who's stopped.
We're hoping for a big clock
blocking
today.
the track. And you're causing further collision because you just don't want to slow down. So I really hope we're not going to see any of that today. Really do respect those calls, especially yellow flag in Sector 2. Of course, yellow flag in Sector 1 and Sector 3 you should also be respecting, of course. However, those are in sections of the track where it's a lot easier to see. So, you know, you should be able to sort of see the situation ahead of you and be able to react accordingly, of course. Whereas in Sector 2, you're probably not going to have a clue where the incident is. And you probably aren't going to see it until it's too late. So I really hope to see no incidents following yellow flag zones today. A final reminder that you need your chat window enabled, especially those two I've already mentioned who I had to DQ in order to get back into the pit lane. If we need to communicate with you during the event, then we'll do this through the in-game chat, so make sure that that chat window is enabled. Based on driver feedback though, I won't post messages for penalties on the in-game chat. We've had drivers across not just this Asia Sprint Series, but US and EU and everything as well, saying that particularly on a busy race, lots of penalty messages, that it can be very, very distracting, having the chat pop up, coming up so often. So based on that feedback, I'm only going to post the penalty messages in the Discord channel, which is in the race control block. Obviously when you're driving you're not really going to be able to check that channel, but at the end of the race you can go into Asia penalties and you'll be able to see all the penalties that I've posted in there, rather than posting them on the in-game chat and creating a distraction for you when you're driving, which is probably the last thing you want on Bathurst.
Motor kita
one final thing before you go as well is to, of course, make sure that you have joined Zoom. You need to make sure you're in that Zoom call, and by the start of the qualifying, you need to ensure that your camera is turned on and visible. And that needs to be the case to the start of qualifying and also at the start of the race as well. If you're not in Zoom, or you are in Zoom and your camera's not on, then you won't be allowed to drive, and you'll be DQ'd until you get that camera sorted. So please ensure that you join that call before the qualifying starts and have your camera on. Pit entry rules are same as the regulations says, really. Don't go and cut the solid white line. I mean, once you're sort of, what's the best way to describe it, shall we say? Trying to think of the best way to describe it so everyone can understand. Because the last way I described this, last time I did a race at Bathurst, it actually confused people. The main thing to be aware of when you're coming into the pit lane, of course, is the initial sort of turn in. Don't go cutting across the solid white line as you come off of the racetrack into the pit lane. Okay. Nor should you be going straight over the grass on the chicane sections. God knows why this track has those chicane sections. From my end, if you're riding over the curb and stuff on those chicanes, it's no problem. You're no longer sort of interfering with the racing surface, with the racetrack. You're in the pit lane. It's the initial turning point as you come off of the racetrack, or on the pit exits case, as you're coming out of the pit lane onto the racing surface. That's sort of where we're looking for the cuts, shall we say, and that's where you need to be respecting a solid white line. So take the exit for example. There's the solid white line, which then was white and yellow, and then it becomes dashed. Once it's a dashed white line, you can cut across that and go back onto the racing surface, but for where that solid yellow and white line is on the exit, you can't cut that. And same on the entry, where it's dashed, you can cut across, but as soon as it's the solid, as it is here at Bathurst, white and yellow line, you can't cut this, nor can you cut the chevrons, of course. Yes, way too late for pit entry. But once you're actually in the pits, the actual pit section, I'm
Ini
sure
nih yang lagi
if you're going
diomongin.
over the curbing, you're probably not going to really have a problem. But if you
Kalau
can't
dari
keep it
kuning tiba-tiba ke kiri gitu nggak
on the
boleh.
curb and you're going over the grass, you might run into a warning.
Jadi
If you have any
emang
other questions, then please do
harus
use the
take
Discord.
left.
Please don't use the in-game chat from this point on. Just use the Discord if you have anything to ask us, and we'll get any
And
questions
the
answered as
exit.
soon as possible. Other than that, thank you all for listening and wish you all the best of luck in today's qualifying and the race. We're going to qualifying in 10 minutes time, and as the briefing is now finished, you may now head back out on the track until we go into qualifying. Thanks so much and good luck.
Thank you. So we go again. Someone just ghosted. So this yellow line safe. Yellow line yang di belakang. Oke guys, quali jam 4.20 which means 9 menit lagi. Kita lagi final tuning setup.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Kemudian race quali 30 menit, kemudian race bakal jam 6. Serem banget dah. Di understeer. Halo Kurtubi. Gila, itu depan rame-rame bener orang-orang.
Yellow flag.
Guys, really.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Track masih fast. Wih. Shit. Bro, it's freaking yellow. You don't smash people like that. The bebe. Oh, Bang Andre lagi di Bali. Wih, ada traktir. Ntar nggak kelihatan. Nggak kelihatan dari sini. Parkir bentar. Nggak kelihatan, wih. Ada yang ngasih 5, thank you. Bentar, balik dulu deh. Wisi. Gas pakai mouse. Waduh, kurtubi garis keras. Garis kerat. 5 minutes before dari Ali Lili. Good luck. Thank you, Om. I hope we can do something about this. Much better sih, tapi gue agak bingung di sini sebenarnya kenapa mobil gue tuh setiap gue lagi braking, lupa, suka nge-snap gak jelas gitu. It's always on the braking zone. Lagi pas turunan. No force feedback, no go. Prinsip Bang Andre.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Iya. That's so close. Another one, I guess.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Tuh di situ gue lossnya banyak banget. What the
Just light damage on the left.
hell? A lot of things to be considered, guys. Oh kali ya. Yang kencang tadi Rama sama Bokida. Tangan kita masih bingung. How do we set up this thing?
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Di turunan sama Shirakawa aja hilang 2,5 detik, gila. Modi hilang, gila, Modi hilang sedetik lebih. Damn it.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Quali in 1 minute, guys. Alah. Okay, it's quality time and it's dark as hell. Dan fast 27 gila. Aduh. Ya udah. Wish us luck guys for the quali session. 36 drivers. Target is not to be last of course. Like mandatory, no one.
Slow car ahead.
Aduh, terang banget kok sudah. Masih kelihatan. Lampunya distracting bener. Sering banget itu gitu. Jake Baldwin guys, bukan James depan kita. Good luck Ham, thank you Van. Hujan kah itu? Enggak kur. Gelap doang jam 6 pagi. Mendung. Weather report. Mendung doang 30 menit ke depan.
There's a slow car up ahead.
It's taking too long, huh? What the? Whoa! That freaking idiot!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Terlalu late kayaknya.
Got some light there.
What the hell is that guy doing? What the hell is that guy doing? Yeah, that freaking number 7 Audi is freaking idiot. Good luck, jangan nabrak tembok, langsung nabrak tembok. Iya, gue pakai McLaren di seri ini. Gak confident gue sama belakangnya. Eish, tuan. Gimana ya, gue kayak nggak percaya sama mobil gue sendiri nih di beberapa tikungan. Ohara P2 now. The Press, Ohara, Odi, barisan belakang kita.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Gripnya belum ada juga kayak tracknya. Ah, keluar. Oh, sudah safe. Up, tembok. We need data. Jangan ambil P8. Cang gila.
Yellow flag is watch out in front.
We go again.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
No. Ah.
The lap time is invalidated.
Freaking clip the inside. Kelar session boleh lihat leaderboard ya. Sekarang nggak boleh. 207. Setupnya rada under ya, Ham. Karena kalau terlalu over gue juga takut. Gimana ya, gue juga bingung sih sebenarnya. Toilet bentar guys. Ilham coba lihat aero. Oke. Ini aeronya om. Gue dapat setup ini dari Odi kalau nggak salah. Tapi setup tahun lalu ini. Like akhir tahun gitu. What should I do with the aero? Rover kah? Coba right side depan 2 klik, right belakang naikin 4 klik. We try. 9.5 ya. Sure. We try. I'm willing to try anything guys. Yang penting mobilnya jadi enak. Cuman di track ini doang sebenarnya gue kayak buta gitu mobil harus diapain. Alright. We live. Dylan, you can go.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
5 second belakang O'Hara.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Yellow ahead. Oke. Ah. Sorry. Poor judgment on my part. We try again. Tapi mungkin yang bikin beda ini sama waktu sebelumnya dipakai Audi ini ada balas 10 kilo sih. Jadi not sure. Kita coba lagi deh. Ya oke lah kalau pada lampu dah. Next blue. Go. Zakari Rama. Mas Rama tanah aktif. Let Rama through. Itu masih jauh.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Nah, snap lagi. Loh, gigi satu tadi ternyata. Tikus behind dan Alif. You can go tanah tikus.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
As Alif gonna go, I think. Then Bokida. Also fast approaching. What? The zoom. Oh. Where the zoom disconnected, guys. Sorry. Fuck. What's happened?
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Sorry. Damn. Ada-ada aja. Ntar lagi balik nih, Om. Nice. 032 Ayung 035 Sunyoto 030 ya. Ya udah 02 gue masih nggak kelihatan dari tadi. Gaspol kasih senggol. Apa Kong? Pelan Kong, pusing nih. 11 minutes quali. Apa di terakhir aja ya, biarin. It's behind. It's Marina. Go, please.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Dan O'Hara. Narwan. Nyoto. Narwan. Bus. Ya, di belakang kencang banget. Coming. Lewat aja. Reno. This last. Yes. Ampun trafiknya. Gas last 2.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ya udah, oke kita tes last 2, kita sambil nyoba. Kita nyoba setup aja deh tadi yang dikasih tahu Bang Andre.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
T1 sama Hulihan hilang banyak bener. Gila. Kerir.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Banyak bener loss sama Hulihan di situ. Coba time lapse pertama kita. Invalid. Bodoh. Keluar terakhir ya. Gila, off pace-nya parah banget ini. Tanah tip 2013 press. Wow, 2007. Damn, cong banget. Wah, last two sini udahlah. No other way. Ya nggak tahu lagi setup mau diapain. Nggak tahu setup enak gimana, nggak enak gimana. Bawa benernya juga nggak tahu. Jalan lagi kali ya. Ya lah, press mending Paris mending lu duluan, Fer. Asli mending lu duluan.
Clear on the left.
Wah, nge-freeze layarnya. Cang benar itu Porsche. Dua lap terakhir kayaknya guys buat kita latihan.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Nih Paris 2,6, Lorenzo 4,9 di lurusan. Jangan jauh aja Paris. Sini hilang lumayan banyak. Sini banyak, bener-bener. Bablas. Goblok.
Please try to stay on the track.
Stay. Weh.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Bis, that's it. What's the lap Ferris doing? Start last. Ferris. Lorenzen. 201A for Lorenzen. Last 216. Betul kudu we sing penting ndak lontang ratio. Betul. Bagian sini tadi kita ngimbangin Ferris sampai the roundabout. Gila BB46 coy. What? BB46. Gokil my friend. Gila flat out. Nah. Damn. Exit kalah. Ya nggak kejar gara-gara kalah exit tadi. Buset, gitu ternyata pada ngambilnya. Oke. That's it guys, qualifying done. We start last because why not? Press pakai BB berapa press? Ya nggak bisa dicek weh. Lupa salah tadi ngecek ya. Press 51. Gue pengen nyoba kayak pakai 48an dah, biar pas ngerem tuh nggak pitching ke depan gitu. Twenty-seven win from up front. We save. Race. 9 minutes left, guys. 9 minutes left. Ini backgroundnya tanah keren dah. This is tanah tip, guys. Fatana Motorsport. This is Presley. The Lamb. Back to us. We're gonna have fun this race, guys. Kita akan coba. We try to have fun. It's probably the chamber. Less rear chamber. Less front. Alon yang penting. 351 2035. Oh, up the rebound a bit. It's good. Seven minutes, guys. Kita bikin Milo dulu bentar. Gimana, Bang? Boleh. Terus? Halo guys, kembali lagi. Ting tidak lontang yo resnya. Siap. Siap Pur. Three minutes left, guys. We start from the last. We try last two challenge. Timetable silver 18 driver. How the hell Bentley is not getting any? Porsche. Gila, Porsche nggak dapet balas coy. 18 drivers in silver. So yeah, should be fun. Minum Milo dulu guys. Kalau kata iklan, energi untuk menang setiap hari. Sure. That's very nice. Bensin mau nggak cukup 115 should be more than enough. And then fuel to add 1 liter. Thirty seconds.
30 seconds.
20. Ten.
Stay in single file.
We are dead last. Dylan T1. I'm gonna take it easy guys. Oh, sebelah kiri gua dia P35 nya. Iya kayaknya. Please be safe. Please be safe. I think I'm gonna move it forward instead. Wah, gila. Mataharinya coy. The sun from the horizon is crazy. Nabrak. Damage. Yes. Oopsie. Go in double file, guys. Okay. Jauh amat. Everyone gonna park. I'm gonna take my time.
Green light, go.
Dua RT1. Oh, it's freaking safe. Udah pada belajar, guys. $128. Now that's 1, 2 out. Goodbye. Bam. We're still with the main group. Behind Mironenko, kalau dia mau lewat gua kasih ntar. Not gonna battle him hard.
Yellow flag ahead.
Okay. That's another place. Lap 1 done. This Mironenko guy is amazing. Nabrak ya. I think you wanna make a pass. Sure. You go.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Quick. Ben's already 20 seconds ahead.
By the way, personal best.
What the hell, people?
Slow car ahead.
Lalu, you go lah, come on.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow ahead. Yes, yellow ahead. Yellow. Care.
There's a slow car ahead.
Wah. Happy. That's another position, guys. Oop. Oop. Wah, this guy. What are you doing, Terry?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Damn. That's another one. Sure, we're P2032. Yeah, one pit. Who's that pitting? Moreno. Oh, we get another one. Nice. Okay, guys, points is possible, guys. Oh, Mironenko got DT. That's one free position. Not fitting yet, Mironenko. .052, 059. Okay, good. What the hell? Aduh, kucing gue palanya nyangkut lagi. Ya elah, kelakuan. My god. Ya Allah. Ah. This is so freaking stupid. Bodoh banget sih. Ya Allah. Adalah palanya kecangkut di pintu. My god. The last half second. Not half a second, half a minute. Damn. Jalan 50 second.
Pit window is opening.
They go very late open.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Still? Oh, number 3. Now your position, guys. We're still in the hunt for point.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out.
Ah, plum lagi. Please, 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 please. Aduh.
You've got some light damage on the front.
Huh. No. Nafsu lagi sialan. Alah. The front. We're fighting for position with Hunter. Oh, 36 ya plat. Set speednya.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Lah, ngapang lampu. We fight for position, bro. Please. Jangan kena. Ah. Damn. I think I'm gonna retire, guys. Sorry. Are we just gonna pit? Change tire. Bang. Fuck. Goblok. Wih, langsung naik. Nice. What tires do that? And now I probably just gonna retire.
Mandatory stop is not clear.
Sorry guys, sorry. A lot of things going on behind the scene. Ada Anyway guys, see you in the next stream. And bye-bye. Not a very good one, huh?